Tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio, dropping knowledge in the studio you already know.
Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. This is Prince Hakeem.
And this your man, Ronnie Ron. Hakeem, what is going on? What is going on?
What's cracking, man? How you been?
Right now, I'm just having a refreshment. I got to get my energy up, man. It's like, I don't know. This tastes really good, man, the drink I'm having right now. So it kind of got me a little bit buzzed right now.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You're right. I'm drinking some diet green tea. You know me right now? You know me? Trying to get on my health kit.
Now you make me feel bad. Let me put the drink down. Let me put the drink down. Boy, man, it's been a long week, man.
It has been a long week. You're right about that, man. And it's been a tragic week, too.
Yeah, it's been a tragic week. This one right here gonna really touch home because I think previously we did an episode about like the GoFundMe, the OnlyFans.
We talked about this the sex workers.
Sex workers. And guess what happened? What happened? Somebody got killed.
Yep.
The OnlyFans model.
Yep. Got her TV turned off. Got her TV.
She was well known. 2.5 million followers on IG.
Yeah, 2.5. Miss Mercedes Morr. And it's a tragic thing. And I want to say, I want to apologize. I want to give grievance and prayers to her family and stuff like that. And to her family, mother, that was somebody's daughter, somebody mom. I don't know if she had kids, but this is something that we need to talk about with women. You feel me?
Yeah. Very important. Yes.
Very important. And I want to go and touch on this thing because I was having a conversation with a young lady earlier and she wanted my opinion on it. And I was giving it to her. I say, these Instagram models, let's be real about it. You're not getting paid on Instagram. Nobody make like the only two platforms that actually make money is TikTok and YouTube. They actually pay their subscribers. You feel me?
Facts. Yes. Facts.
Point blank. So you are making money off appearances or you're doing other stuff. Miss Mercedes had an OnlyFans. Now, I'm going to get into the article and I want you to comment on this. Now, these girls are doing extracurricular activities outside of Instagram. Instagram Correct. Is just a page to attract people. Yeah. Now, her extracurricular activities, let's say this, because I don't want people to beat down on us. We're not saying that she asked for this. We're not saying that she deserved it. No, we're not saying none of that. We're trying to say is, what is the most likely possibility if she did not have extracurricular activities? Would she have been attacked? That's a question. Because here's the thing. A lot of these girls get flown out to Dubai. These sheiks, the princes, they're paying $10,000, $15,000 to defecate on these girls' mouth, pee on their stomach, pee in their face. It's fact. What I'm saying is facts. It's facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of these girls get flown out to different places doing wild stuff, the most degrading stuff, and they have to go home. And you know what I mean? They got kids and stuff, and they doing this. So in the article that I read, Mustang, they said that it was her sugar daddy that killed her.
Facts. Kevin Alexander.
Yeah. A CDO. I think the young man was Hispanic or something. Yes, he was 30-something. Now,
correct. Young man, very young.
Young man, very young. Now, mind you, the place where she lived at was a gated community. They said that place is so strict. You have to get buzzed in to the first gate. You have to get there's another way you have to get buzzed in to get into. So this was the safest place Mercedes could have been.
Yeah, she was in a high-end area. Yeah, a gated community. High-end
gated community. So now, imagine this. What do you think happened in this, Mustang?
My thing is my opinion about it. Everybody already knows some ones on OnlyFans are not just on OnlyFans just to model, like you spoke about it. Some of them that are there for sexual favors and sexual, expensive stuff. Let's just keep it as that, expensive stuff. So my thing is, that was her sugar daddy. There at times, sometimes women lead a guy on. And I think you agree with that too. They'll leave a guy on, the sugar daddy will pay for stuff, pay for their car, pay for their hotels, pay for their jewelry, their clothes, their hair, their nails, stuff that women do like and do enjoy. But on the flip side, they don't get them sex in return.
Yep.
I think the guy just got fed up and then just lashed out. Will probably force himself onto her. She probably told him, "Nah, I'm good. I don't see you like that." You know the games women play. Like, you know it to be true. The game women play. So she's like, you know, I'm not into that and stuff like that. So the guy feel like he gonna force himself upon her, and that's what I think he did. And he ended up killing her in the process because he knew she was gonna go back and tell. Because I think this man, people keep saying, you know what I mean, comments, and I'm reading the article. A lot of people keep saying like he was like not that wealthy type dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of disagree. I think he had to have some form of money because someone like that ain't cheap. She ain't cheap.
Listen, they say there was no forced injury.
So I'm saying she knew him. She knew him.
And then, mind you, this was a murder-suicide. He killed her and killed himself. Mind you, here's the thing where they call it a passion of love. He hit her with blunt force trauma a couple times and strangled her. They call that a passion of love.
Yeah.
I might not be saying it right, people, so don't quote me on this. Now, here's the thing, Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Where was her brother?
No, I think she lived by herself. Her brother.
She lived by herself. So here's the thing: where the men in these ladies' lives where the men in these ladies' lives when these ladies are doing these things? Oops.
But let's keep it real. Most of the time, let's keep it real. With this generation, a lot of women, you can't really tell them much. You tell them something, they be like, I'm doing my own thing. I don't want to listen to you.
That is true.
What the man's supposed to do? He's not supposed to force you because they go ahead, do your own thing.
Basically. But not only that, the point I was trying to get in, most real men is not going to support a woman half naked online.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably not one of the real men because sometimes I support them. If a girl look good, I ain't gonna lie, she look good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because I don't want to be like I'm a hypocrite. If a girl look good, I'm gonna let you know.
No, don't get me wrong.
Mercedes Morr looks good.
She does look good. Woman. You know, we're men. We like big butts.
Exactly, but I ain't gonna.
And I can't not lie.
I don't have an OnlyFans account. Me and Hakeem do not got an OnlyFans account. So people like, oh, let me Google and see they got on. We do not got an OnlyFans account.
No. We don't spend money on this, but but for real people, like this is kind of like we kind of just trying to understand the dynamics of the situation that's going on here, as far as with her and being able to understand like the situation that she's in. You feel me? Like, and
not only that, but sometimes these women, I'm being honest, manipulate these men.
No, they do. And let me tell you something. There's another point that I want to give a shout out to Coach Greg Adams, because he did a whole hour stream about this. We ain't doing that because that's too long. You know what I'm saying? He said that she had over 2.7 million followers. So imagine this: a woman with 2.2 million or 2.7 million followers with no security team, no brothers, no fathers around them. You're a target.
Good point.
You're a target. Who knows if he could have snuck in there and did this and knowing, if you, and this is why I say, ladies, go get married. Get off Instagram. Stop being half naked. This is the type of stuff that happens. I'm not saying you own your body, but sweetheart, we live in a very treacherous world. They turned this girl TV off, and she probably didn't even know this was coming. She was not kept. And I'm saying, I know a lot of women have issues with a patriarchy. This is how the world been built. Who's going to protect you? Don't get me wrong. That dude who did that, he is a scumbag. And he'll have to deal with hellfire and brimstone. A lot of you simps out there who be sweating over these Instagram OnlyFans model need to sit your goofy, wet behind the ear butt down.
Mm-hmm.
Poom poom is not that serious for you to be killing women. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of women now, they was at the comment, it was saying, no one want to protect us. We feel like we're not being protected. But I'm like, we trying to protect you. You don't want to be protected.
Basically.
That's the thing I don't understand. I would say it's a lot of hypocritical statements because they're like, You say you're not feeling protected, but then when we try to protect you, you tell us no.
No, basically, or you say we can handle ourselves.
So we gonna let you handle ourselves.
Basically,
like, most of us here, especially you and I, me and I, you know, Hakeem and I, you know, we got our concealed weapons. Yep. You're gonna teach our women how to shoot. You get
basically. My girl got to go to the gun range and know how to turn somebody TV off.
Exactly. But most women, that's why I keep saying every time we have a podcast, when we talk about the women, we always talk about most women don't want to be coachable. They don't want to be coached. They don't want to be taught nothing.
Why is that?
So when stuff like this happen, I'll be honest. A lot of men is not really shocked about it. I'm just being honest. It's mostly the women. A lot of men are not really being shocked about it because we know the games women play. They will play game on a nice dude that's doing his thing and really trying to take care of this woman. Who knows? He probably even tried to propose to her, but she manipulating him, taking his money. What happened to her was tragic because I don't know people like, oh, Ronnie, you're not having no sympathy for the woman. I am. What happened to her was very, very tragic. It shouldn't happen to no woman. But women need to stop playing these games with these men and tell them up front what it is. And that's facts.
And I'm going to agree with you and second that. Another thing is, too, women need to get out of these sex worker type situations. Yes. And I'm not saying she's doing that, but I'm just saying, sweetheart, let's put some respect on the Muslim girls' names who cover up and don't show no ass, no titties, no hair. Muslim girls don't go through this thing because they follow a strict religious code where their bodies are supposed to be covered and sealed for their husband. And I'm only saying that we live in a very unfair society. I can admit to that. It's very unfair. And I'm not talking about beta talk. I'm talking about you are a prey when you're by yourself and you don't have a man around or a family around. Men will try you. Men will try to take advantage. And this is what happened. A pretty young lady who didn't have nobody to protect her, no security team. She was, and mind you, look how famous she was, and she's living in an apartment.
Mm-hmm. You know, it was a high-end apartment. It
was a high-end apartment, but I'm just saying, if she was there and if she had a man, or she had a boyfriend, or she was this, I don't know if she was a boss chick or she linked or doing this, but I'm just saying, ladies, you have to start to rethink the way you portray yourself in public. And I'm just saying this, and I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying the way she was portraying herself. This doesn't happen to every Instagram model because every Instagram models don't have sugar daddies. Every Instagram models are not selling themselves on the side or going to Dubai. Some of them are influencers and they're selling brands. But here's the thing. You also got to understand when you put yourself out there, there's consequences that come behind this. And you need to protect yourself. Get your security team. Get you a husband.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep saying that.
But the thing is, the generation we live in, and you know, people keep saying, and she is a black woman. For the record, she is a black woman.
Yeah.
You know, this right here is an eye opening to women to now to like, you know what, damn, I need to be serious. And like you say, I need to make sure my body is covered up on a certain level because them doing that, like the OnlyFans, and this is just the beginning. It's going to get worse.
Oh, worse.
And we already saw it. One girl you saw what happened to a rapper. He went to this house, girl went downstairs. A guy came with gunpoint. She got murdered in Atlanta. We talked about that as well.
We did talk about that.
Not only women are under attack. I'm not going to say they're not.
Been under attack. The difference is now we're just hearing it more frequently. Ron, I don't know if you remember in the 90s, and a lot of people might not remember this. In the 90s growing up in Miami, I remember there was a serial killer killing prostitutes in our area in Attapata.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a serial killer. They was killing, and he only was killing the night walkers, women who were selling their bodies and stuff like that. Because he saw them as human trash. He would have sex with them and strangle them and this and that.
But that's hypocritical. You see them as human trash, but you still sleep with them.
Yep. So the point that I was saying about that is like,
crazy.
Who is in these, and mind you, there's different nuances to why these girls get in these type of situations. And we're trying to say to ladies like, hey, somebody has to be in your life to protect you and to stray you away from these type of things. And this is why men, if you have daughters, be in your daughters' lives. Ladies, if you have daughters, make sure you are very strict and try to connect them with their father's lives and have the men around them to protect them so they won't lead in these certain paths where they'll be able to get hurt. Watch your surroundings. Make sure you have somebody there for you. You know what I mean? And do not feel like you don't need a man. You definitely need a man. The world is a very treacherous. It's a lot of simp betas out here who's doing goofy stuff like this, turning that beautiful young lady TV off. And I feel bad for her family.
I do, yeah.
It's
just trying because she's young. I think she was like 28? 28?
Yeah, 28. Gorgeous
woman.
She was gorgeous. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Eventually, she probably would have got older and wanted to get married and have kids. But the thing about it is like, we're not going to have that no more. So we need to start having these conversations. And I don't want people to use this as a narrative to protect women. We already been protecting women. The problem is you need to double check what you're doing and who you're involving yourself into. Because this guy clearly either came through the front door and was invited over. This probably was this was a sugar daddy.
Yeah, sugar daddy.
Rubbed her out. And mind you, here's the funny thing. I know this might not seem good for me to say this. I took a deep breath when I found out it wasn't a black guy.
Yeah, it wasn't a black guy.
Because you want to know why? There's a narrative that they say that black men are hurting women like this. No.
Yeah, I know it's a narrative, but to be honest, we even talk about it. Most black men are race loyal. We won't disrespect the black woman.
No, we won't. We won't. And we want you. Thank you, brother. And we need to start promoting this narrative because they make us look at we're predators, super predators. They're backhanding black women front and loud, like, come over here.
No. Well, most of the time, they even tell you, most of the time, it mostly be the black woman attacking the black man. But that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic. And a lot of
most of the time, it'd be the black woman attacking the black. The black man would never, because we understand that this woman is like my mother. Like, they even say, she's the mother of my kid. I would never disrespect her. It sometimes be these, I'm not even going to say the N-word. They the one that do that, but a regular black man would not disrespect a black woman.
No.
That's all facts. That's
facts. And we need to start understanding that. And that's really, so my last point on this situation, and hopefully people can understand when I speak on this and say this, that, hey, I pray for this young girl, man. I would never want this, because this could be my sister.
Exactly.
My auntie or something like that. And to hear that the way she went and who did it to her, and it probably was somebody close to her. Ladies, please protect yourself. Ladies, please get you a security team. If you're in this industry, get you a husband.
Mm-hmm.
That guy you effed up on and who was having your back, bring him back, hold him down, and make sure you protect yourself. Okay. And you know what I mean? And that's all really I gotta say on this.
And my last statement, black woman, you just keep in mind, we do love you, and then you more than an only fan.
Basically.
That being said, KI Culture Radio.
We out. Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.